Okay, my bold fans, we got a little bit of flirting going on in this episode. First, we got to talk about how Brooke is warning Liam. We also see Paris and Hope get an eyeful of eye candy, and Thomas and Hope share a secret. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for October 26th. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this conversation started. So it started over at Forrester, and Thomas is in his underwear when Hope and a very pleased Paris walks in. Now Hope kind of pauses to look back at him as the two of them leave, for him to change and put his clothes on. Now, honestly, I don't even know why he was in his underwear in the CEO office, but nevertheless, Hope got an eyeful. Now, we know that Paris was absolutely thrilled about seeing Thomas, but she wasn't the only one. Hope kind of turned around, as I said, kind of looked back at him. She had to do that double take. And you can tell that whatever it is that Thomas got going on, yeah, her eyes were huge. Hope, close your mouth, girl. Close your mouth. Now, over at Brooke's place, she and Liam is discussing Hope's upcoming line. And Liam just wishes Thomas didn't have to even be a part of this whole package. Brooke is like, yeah, I wish he wouldn't too. And she brings him some tea, and he thanks her before saying that he's digging their powwows. Okay? Now, Brooke recaps that they'll never trust Thomas because of what he did to Hope in the past. Not to mention him pushing Ridge back to Taylor as if Ridge made no decisions himself. Now, Liam asks, how you holding up? Now, Brooke says, I'm so heartbroken and it feels as if it makes just no sense. And then she goes back to blaming Steffy and Thomas and how relentless they were. And it seems that they succeeded, but only for now, according to Brooke. So back over at Forrester, Thomas is still very shirtless in the CEO office. Now, he admitted to Steffy that Hope and Paris just caught him in his boxers. Now, they get to talking about their parents being back together, and vow to cherish every minute. Now, Thomas goes on that it's been great living with Douglas and how grateful he was. Steffy is also grateful for Finn, and, they're teasing each other that they need to find somebody for Thomas. Now, Thomas says, nope, I'm good. And, he just want to focus on Hope and her line for right now. So back over at the design office, Paris is telling Hope that Thomas is hot and he got it going on. Now, Hope was like, oh, well, yeah, he's a very talented designer. That's not what Paris is talking about. She called him dark and sexy. Now, Thomas is that kind of trouble you want to get into. And she even says to Hope, you're married, but you're not blind, girl. She won't judge her for admitting that, she finds Thomas attractive. And Hope was like, yeah, Thomas is interesting. Now, Paris was like, more like fine as hell. And Hope admits that, okay, he's hot, though she finds her husband Liam to be the hottest man. But Hope wants to get back to work. Now, Paris thinks he is crazy about Hope, which must only make him even more attractive. Hope was like, girl, let's get back to work. Now, back over at Brooke's place, she is just marveling to Liam about Taylor, Steffy, and Thomas getting Ridge away from her in record time and moving Douglas into Eric's in a record time as well. Now, she wonders if they'll try to kick the Logans out of Forrester next. Liam was like, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not going to allow anything to happen to Hope. Now, he assures Brooke that he has his eyes on Thomas and won't let him move in on his wife. Now, Brooke warns that if his marriage is fragile at all, guess what? It's going to be under attack just like mine. Because she's still wondering why she don't know how it all happened that Ridge is with Taylor now. Now, Liam is convinced, don't worry about Ridge. He'll find his way back. Brooke thanked him for the support and their little tea party and turns the conversation back to Hope, allowing Douglas to live over at Eric's. Now, Liam feels that there is a difference in the way that she relates to Thomas now, and he don't like it. It's almost like she's forgotten how dangerous it is to take him at face value. Now, Brooke feels that he's only gotten more subtle. Douglas' stand with him should have ended a long time ago. And Liam thinks Thomas is using this situation and milking it with the boy to get into Hope's head. And then Brooke comes back, that's it. Like she's spending a lot more time with Thomas than she is spending with you, Liam. Back in the design office, Thomas finds Paris alone and asks about Hope. Paris says, "Oh, you just missed her," and tells him how good he's looking these days. Man, Paris, do you want him for yourself? Now he learns that Hope admitted that she also found him hot too. And you can tell by their face that Thomas made is that he was like, wait, what? She said what? Yeah, that's what she said. She found you hot, Thomas. So not only is Brooke and Liam seeing a change in how Hope relates to Thomas, in the main office, Hope and Steffy started talking about the line because Steffy tells her, of course, the designs are remarkable and she credit Thomas and Zende. Steffy wants to sit down with Paris for the charity tie-ins. The meeting wraps up, and then this is where the women starts to agree that Thomas should give interviews as a lead designer. Hope appreciates his dedication. Now, Steffy knows that he'll do anything for her and asks, how's things really going between the two of you? Now, Hope is going over to Eric's regularly because Douglas is there. She always wanted the boy to know his father's love. And she gives Steffy reassurance that everything is fine between her and Thomas. Well, Steffy feels that she's now seeing him through a different lens, and it's looking like, yeah, something else is brewing on between these two. So back in the design office, Thomas is finishing up a call about silk fabric or something. Now, Paris says, you know what, I'll see you later. He was like, not so fast, because he wants to know if she was messing with him about Hope. Paris was like, no, I'm telling the truth. Hope admitted that she thinks that you're hot. Don't let that go to your head, though, Thomas, is what Paris said. And once he was by himself, he is marveling over that whole revelation. So finally, back in the design office, Hope joined Thomas to look at a design that may be the showstopper. Now, she approves, and Thomas is marveling that she's great to work with because she trusts her creatives. Now, he admits that she is the inspiration for his designs and wonder if she ever thinks about his body. Now, Hope said, of course not. Now, Thomas started teasing her like, that's not what I heard. And Hope was like, oh my God. She realized that he had been talking to Paris. And Thomas was like, oh, no worries. I know that you find me hot, but you know what? Your secret is safe with me. So, look like they're slowly putting these two together. And I'm curious to see how that might all work out. However, Liam is still there because she is very married. So we got to see what happened. And in the next upcoming days, Steffy and Brooke are going to go face to face. And Liam is going to make a very, very sweet request of Douglas. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, October 26, 2022. Stay tuned for the Young and the Restless recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.